fully fucking mad. I just did an entire, like, 5-minute review for Last Man Standing, and it didn't save when I, like, put it in the drafts. So let's try again. So I loved this show in the beginning. Season 1 was great. I liked the original Kristen, Ryan, Boyd, characters. The original characters were great. I love the relationship between Mike and Vanessa throughout the entire series. Yes, there were times when it was, like, one-sided, but you could tell they had love for each other. Like, those two, top tier. No complaints. I mean, yeah, I don't always agree with everything they said, but top tier. Then we'll go to my next favorite group of characters, which was Mandy and Kyle. The original Mandy and Kyle. I fucking love Kyle. He's so sweet. He's innocent. He's so just dopey and adorable that he made the show so much better. The original Mandy was dumb and goofy and just so wholesome and adorable. Not wholesome. She was kind of a hoe. But perfect. And perfect for Kyle as well. Like, yeah, there was a brief moment for Kyle and Kristen, but no, Kyle was meant to be with Mandy. Even he tried to set her up with Mandy originally, like. But anyway, I did not like the replacement actress for Mandy. Honestly, that's when I stopped watching this show. And I'm gonna say this now, I skipped through about 2 full seasons, 7, 8, and most of 9, or most of 7, 8, and 9. Because they were just terrible. Terrible. I did love the time jumps with COVID, that was good. But other than that, I could not sit through any of it. Now, like I was saying, the replacement Mandy was bad. It didn't seem like she knew what she was doing. It felt like the actress honestly said, fuck the original, I'm gonna make this completely my own. And I understand that for certain types of characters, but not for a character that's been on the show for 6 seasons already and has a fully developed personality. Like, I feel like she completely tried to erase the original Mandy. And I didn't like it. Like, her personality completely changed. There was nothing that was the same. Even making her blonde, like, I don't know, you could have just left her hair the original color just to, like, transition it, you know? But anyway. Eve. I liked her character. She was the most like her father. The ROTC made sense. The West Point made sense. The Air Force made sense. The musical career did not. And you see how fast they dropped that storyline. And before you say, oh, well, she was always meant for, like, army-related things. Yeah, she was. So why the fuck did we detour into music? All it did was strain her relationship with her parents, move her into a creepy or a dingy basement. It's not dingy, but you know what I mean. And it just wasn't necessary to her storyline, I don't think. Now the absolute worst fucking characters. Oh, back to Eve real fast. She wasn't even in the last 3 seasons, and honestly, she was replaced by the foreign exchange student. I don't know the foreign exchange student's name, because like I said, I skipped mostly through 7, 8, and 9. And it really feels like they said, oh, Eve went to the Air Force, we need a 3rd daughter, let's replace her. And it doesn't give that actress any type of credit either, because all she came in to do was basically play that character that nobody needs. Like fucking Seven on Married with Children, or the random niece in, I don't remember what that fucking show was. There's just random fucking characters that pop up that you don't need. And it, like I said, it doesn't do any justice on the actor or actress, because there was no point in her being there. They really just needed someone to replace the 3rd daughter. And Eve was in the fucking series finale for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And now I'm gonna rant. Not even 5 minutes, actually. It was probably more like 2 minutes, and it was a Zoom call, which was fucking stupid. Now I'm gonna rant on the absolute worst characters on this show. The worst of the worst, the ones that I fucking hated. Ryan, Kristen, and Boyd. Boyd's a kid. Eh. But Ryan, absolute worst, number one piece of shit on the entire series. Worst father, worst husband, worst character, worst storyline, worst everything. He always had to have an argument. He always had to be right. He was just a spoiled little baby who should have been punched in the face a few more times. Like, and I can't stand Kyle for getting along with him, even though Kyle's a puppy and he gets along with everything. I fucking hated his character. I hated everything about him. And before you say, oh, you didn't agree with him, so you don't like him. I didn't have any reason to agree with him because everything he said was for stupid shit. No dodgeball. Nope, you can't say the Pledge of Allegiance. I understand certain perspectives, but he just had these reasons for dumbass reasons. Nope, we're not celebrating holidays. It's seasonal. Shut the fuck up. I hate you so much. I want to punch every part of your face. And his wife, Kristen. No fucking better. The original actress was good. She seemed like she had conflicting values with her parents, which was fine. It gave a good dramatic. But the second replacement really seemed like a bitch to Ryan. Like, she was his complete lapdog. Like, oh, my husband wants it. I'm going to do whatever my husband wants. And you can say, well, no, there's moments where she fought back against him. But she didn't. She did, but she didn't. She ultimately ended up doing whatever the fuck Ryan wanted to do. The only thing they didn't end up fucking doing was moving to Canada. And then I think if they did, they would have replaced them with really random new characters. Like, I fucking hate that group of, like, people, honestly. That whole set of family, those three. Again, it's really just two. I have nothing against Boyd. He didn't do anything. He's a child. But I think because he's their product. But overall, since I did watch this series for 6 full seasons, no interruptions, I want to give it a 5.5 out of 10. Because, like I said, I did watch 6 full seasons. And I kind of started off on season 7. So, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. Oh, I also fucking hated the series finale. Like, we're going to have a big-ass fuss about a fucking truck. And I understand. The truck is important. It was kind of like Mike's whole thing for the series. But it just was not, like, I don't know. It wasn't the hit. It wasn't the final episode material. So what are your thoughts on Last Man Standing? Comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you think.